Well, alrighty then. Check it out. Here's what I got going on today. I got this little bit of scrap lumber from work, right? These couple boards. Well, over in my truck, I have quite a few deck board scraps in my back seat, and I have a bunch of 2x4 blocks that I can use on my course. Well, I was just about to go start carrying that stuff or back my truck up over there, and I said, well, heck, I got a wagon. And this is a perfect time to test and see, will the high trail pull the wagon without the weighted wheels? That's the question. Now, I know if I put them mudslingers back on here that have all the weight, I'd probably be pretty easy to do. But what I've came up with, and I noticed, because this wagon's pretty handy. You can go like this right here to your lawnmower, right? But when you're pulling it yourself, it's got this little handy handle, you know, you just slide that over, you know, slide it down, and you put the pin through there to hold the plastic piece. So when you're running it off your lawnmower or something, you take that off. Well, check this out. Here's what I'm thinking about. That's right. I don't even think we need this lock in here, but I don't want to lose it, so we'll use it. Use it, don't lose it, right? Yeah. Now, I've not tested this or nothing. I'm pretty sure on flat ground we'll pull this wagon, no problem. But going across, you know, the yard over here, we're going to go over to the truck. We're going to get the boards, stuff like that. So, all right, guys, one-handed also. Let's see. Maybe I'm going to lock the diffs in, make sure. Probably don't even need to for something like this, but this does have the dang it, Hobby Wing Fusion SE. Look at that control. Like it ain't nothing. Once I lose traction, it could be a different story. I need my heavy wheels. Now I could have tried the bigger truck as well, but I feel like I should have put my other wheels on here, to be honest. But it'll still pull it for me though, most of the way. All right, now there's no way in hell we'd be pulling this uphill. So we'll just give her a little push with it. Oops. That will help us steer it at least. Oops. Timber. That's what I like about having, you know, a job where I can get free stuff like this to bring home, scraps. And honestly, I could build something real nice out of this if I wanted to, but instead of putting it all on my course. But it actually is helping me a lot to use my truck. I can steer where I want to go. It's pretty nice, to be honest. So right through here. That's pretty cool. I just push, it pull, it steers. So on concrete, flat concrete, it will pull the wagon empty, obviously, and it will, even with all the stuff that was in it. With the weighted wheels I got, it would pull it no problem on flat concrete. But that's about it. So I'm gonna push it over there by that thing, and I'm gonna just stack it up out of my way for now, but I'm gonna use it sort of to have a way down. That's just funny. It steers the shit out of it though, I'll tell you that. Come on. I'm not really doing much pushing, only when I need to, but. All right, so what I'm gonna do, We'll make it to where there's a side, just a mountain of stuff stacked up that I can turn and come up and down for now, just to move it out of my way. Well, all right, we unloaded the scraps just right there. Like I said, just get them out of my way and use them at the same time for now. I have a little stack that has a bunch of these little triangle cutoffs, and I'm going to screw them down to something that you drive across to get some articulation going. So now that I've already worked this horse trying to pull a wagon, I'll tell you what, once I got this truck unhooked from the wagon and I pushed it myself, I realized why the truck couldn't do it. An empty wagon, no problem. That wagon had a couple 100 pounds in it. Now this is all untested, obviously. I think I'm going to take the weights that I got in there and take them out of my mudslingers and split them up between a couple different sets of wheels. Look at that, my differentials are locked in and I still made that turn. Can you believe that? Holy crap. Now, I should be way farther over to do this though. You want to see something weird? Here's how you do my headlights. Double tap reverse. The reverse is how I turn them on and off now. I had them hooked up through my shift servo and I didn't realize I hooked them up different when I took the sound simulator out. But it's kind of a pain that it's going to reverse, but at the same time it's better than my shift servo always switching. I cannot see what I'm aiming at. I'm sorry guys. I know I've been running my 6x6 a lot lately because I love it, but I miss this truck right here. And we all know y'all like this truck too. The views I get on my video tell me y'all really like the high trails. When TRXXas made this truck and they went with that long wheelbase like that, they knocked it out of the park. I'm glad they did not try to make a short bed pickup truck with the same length as all the other trucks, because this long truck just does completely perform different. Again, and when you can get a steering radius with the diffs locked in that dang good, you know that's awesome. What I figured would happen is I'd start knocking stuff out of the way. Oh, I knocked the whole board over on the other side. Let's see if I can make this turn. Now, I'm going to try to get it onto that thing, even in an angle. My back tire is not on. We're going to creep it right up the side of that. There we got it, actually. All right. I didn't think I was going to be able to do that without backing up. I had the Ecto out this morning before work. Our power had went out. I don't know if I put that part in this video or not. That's why I'm saying it again if I did, because this is hours later after work now. But Power went off about 6:30 a.m. because the car hit a telephone pole. We finally got it back on. I think it was around 11:30 or so. Alright, I want to climb something else now. So alright, I'm going to try getting across these rocks now that I've kind of rearranged a few. I had a big gap at the top that would catch and flip you over almost every time. And it's alright when you're doing a competition, but I think it gets old after a while when I can't even cross it and I know where it's at. So we went ahead and just switched it up. Thing is, these trucks have so much torque that they'll move these big rocks on their own. So I'll have it set up really nice one day, and then after a few days of driving or something, they're completely rearranged. Like right there. Finally, I got up without hitting that hole. Really hard to make a nice video in a short amount of time when you're driving this dang slow, isn't it? But it's just pretty to watch. And I just put a different mount on this controller again for holding the camera, so I don't even know if I'm getting a shot. But, oh well. You can tell these are all replaced rocks that I changed a little bit ago. It is weird hearing this truck be quiet and all. It's one of my favorite spots to climb right here though. Once the bumper clears, there we go. Dang it. I don't never usually have that kind of trouble, but let's go with red lights. Look at the flex in that thing though. Missed my rock right there. You gotta come over hard here without flipping just to keep from rolling. Every day. We go through this every day. People leave the stop sign because it's, you know, the stop sign's only a few hundred feet down the road. And they take it as a challenge to see how long it takes you to get to 75 or so. Anyway, I do the same thing sometimes. But not on a crotch rocket. So I guess we'll wrap this up. It's just me having fun after work. I'll throw some of the footage in from the Ecto before work. If y'all want to watch it, please do. I love this Hobby Wing Fusion, or yeah, the SE. I always forget what one it is, but I know it's not the Pro because that's what I'm looking to get next. I mean, how do you go wrong with something like this? So, all right, guys, we'll work on the Pepsi crate obstacle some more when I get done with my bathrooms. I got one bathroom finished, and I got the other one completely tore apart right now. I mean, oh man, there's walls gone, everything now. So I got to get that stuff finished up quick as I can. So please like, subscribe, share, tell all your friends about this goofy guy that plays with RC cars in his backyard. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.